Daniel chapter 10, verse 12. Do not be afraid, Daniel. Since the first day that you set your mind to gain understanding, to humble yourself before your God, your words were heard. I have come in response to them. God sent this angel. But the prince of Persia, another evil spirit, there was a territorial one, a general, resisted me for 21 days. Then Michael, the archangel, the lead one, the one who did battle and kicked Satan out of heaven, one of the chief princes, came to help me because I was detained there with that spirit of Persia. Now I have come to explain to you what will happen to your people in the future, for the vision concerning a time even yet to come. He says, I've broken away to tell you things not only for the future for your people, but for us. Now, I don't know if you can imagine this thing. Sometimes we read these things. Like, can you imagine seeing your guardian angel tapping you on your shoulder and saying, hey, finally, I want to let you know it's been a big battle fight, but since you prayed, I've been fighting to get here. I'm here to talk to you. That would blow your mind. I know it would blow the minds of most of your angels, because most of them are standing out in the lobby right now, because you do have angels. Have you asked them to do anything? Intercede with you? Any way whatsoever? Or are they just standing out there in the lobby talking to each other? Boy, what did you do? I didn't do much at all. They didn't even talk to me this week. I didn't have anything to go do. The angel begins. Don't be afraid. Why don't you close your eyes for a second? God spoke this to me yesterday. Just close your eyes for a second. What circumstance is bringing fear to you right now? What medical bill? What medical diagnosis? What bill? What relational problem? Hear me. What relational problem? What circumstance in your life? Where is there fear rising up? What are you looking and saying, I don't see any way past this? God is speaking to you. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I just want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and let it out. God says, I have given you peace that passes understanding. It does not make sense. I give it to you. God does not lie. I give it to you. We have to receive it. Take it right now and say, God, I receive your peace. I receive your peace right now. I wonder if they talked about anything else as they were talking. I wonder if he said, you remember the lion's den? I was wondering where the heck you were. Or you remember when that one lion started going, he just snapped his nose and said, sit down. That was so amazing when that happened. Then the angel reveals things about the spiritual realm that are now foundational to a church. Ephesians 6:12. We know our struggle is not against flesh and blood. It's against spirits, principalities, rulers of darkness. The angel reveals the importance of praying. Not just praying, but praying through. Continue to pray. All right? The angel reveals the way prayers are processed. The way that they happen. Daniel's prayer was heard even before his words left his lips. 21 days until the angel comes for the breakthrough. Why? Because Daniel kept praying. Daniel didn't stop. Had he stopped, it would have ended with this a battle in heaven. the spirit, the prince of the Persian kingdom, over this nation that had authority because of the blood sacrifices, because of the things going on, because of the prayers going on, who had authority to control that region, to control people. You wonder why we're so divided, folks? It's just not a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing. That's why it doesn't make sense. That's why the battle's so intense. That's why the verbiage going back is so hostile. There's so much stuff that's like, oh, we should be able to agree on this one. We can't. It's spiritual. There's this battle. Is resisting the call for angel backup. So God says, enough. Michael, get down there and take care of it. You kicked out Satan, you'll take care of this one. What if Daniel had quit praying on day 20? Good news is he didn't. He kept praying. So, like him, the Israelites who circled Jericho for 7 days, they saw the walls fall because they did not quit. Elijah, who prayed for rain, prayed 7 times, and he saw the rain come and drought was removed. If we stop praying through before the breakthrough, we're going to forfeit the miracle because God will always come through. Our prayers are not begging him. Our prayers are agreeing with him and showing and revealing our trust in him. Number 2, it's not about you. Turn to somebody, smile, and you go, it's really not about you. Just so you know, it's not about you. But it's about prayer and decrees. It's what you're speaking as you understand God's words, your promises, and you're decreeing and saying, this needs to come into being. Our government needs to change. They need to become more godly. You, Lord, you want this. Now we're speaking that you will make this happen. Give us wisdom. Give us secrets. Give us ideas. Show us what to do. Daniel was the most brilliant mind in ancient times. He was a man generations ahead of his time. He had an unusual aptitude for philosophy and science. He could explain riddles. He could take complex things and make sense out of them. He could solve problems. He could take dreams that had not been told him, tell you what the dream was, and then interpret it. I had a dream. Oh, really? Tell me about it. No, you tell me. Oh, sure, I'll tell you. That's where he was at. What set him apart was not his IQ, but his PQ, his prayer quotient. Not his intelligence quotient, his prayer quotient. 3 times a day, he would pray, and it brought down kings, and it brought down kingdoms. Daniel didn't pray when he had a bad day. 911, God, got the lion's den tomorrow, really need you to show up. Every day, 3 times a day, he opened his window and he prayed. There was a rhythm, there was a routine. Prayer was his life, and his life was a prayer. Every situation that Daniel faced, every opportunity that was given. Is this a good thing, God? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to approach it? Every challenge? Lord, do you see what's happening? You see what's being asked? What steps should I take? How should I respond? Oh, Lord, every person. This person's having this issue. This person's having this issue. How should I speak? What should be my response? How do I deal with this? Everything was a prayer. God, show me what to do. That prayerful posture created history. I want you to think about this question. How does a prisoner of war become the prime minister of the country that has taken him prisoner? Do you know the answer? What's the answer? God. Only God can do something just crazy as that. It's God. Daniel defies political science, but he endorses the power of prayer. Prayer invites God into the equation. Okay, I'm thinking this through. I don't see how this is possible. I don't hear anything here that's going to make this better. Everything I'm hearing of words that are spoken that are against us. This can't happen. Oh, I forgot to add God. Let's add God. Oh no, I thought the times God. Oh, forget that. Squared God. No, God to the most highest power. Yeah, that solves it all. Totally wipes out the problem. It's God. Now, California had students last week for the first time for at least 4 decades start practicing something. Stop, duck, cover. We're messing around with things. There may be a nuclear war, so let's learn to stop, duck, and cover. That's what happened last week. A lot of people signed up to be a part of that. I'm asking us to do something different. I want you to stop, I want you to drop, and I want you to pray. I want you to stop when you face a situation, when you're needing understanding, whether you need understanding or not. I want you to stop. I want you to go to your knees, and I want you to pray. God, I want your insight. I want your direction. You'll never know where you'll go, what you'll do, or who you meet until you pray. We need to stop, we need to drop, and we need to pray. Hello, I hope we've added value to your life today. Will you take a moment to subscribe so that you don't miss any live streams? And then the other thing I want to let you know is share this with a friend. And just remember, every Sunday you can be with us live. Thanks for sharing this moment.